it's Elaine with Elaine's Custom Cards. I'm going to demonstrate this paper pumpkin alternative today. This is number 3. I have everything cut out. Let me tell you where I got this. I took the card. There was a card in there that was, the front of it was this, and the back of it was just the white. And I cut that in half, or as close as I could get, didn't really matter. And I cut it down to, this is 4 by 2.5. This one was probably a little bit bigger. And then I took the back part and I took my blends and I started with Bumblebee. It was together like this. And I just started blending. And I got this blending idea from Chelsea Christensen. Then I took my Melon Mambo, same thing, just started putting it in different places. And then I took my Bermuda Bay and put some Bermuda Bay on there. After I did that, then I took the stamp set, and there's a big butterfly, a little butterfly, and then a flower image on here. So I took this image, this big butterfly, and this small butterfly, and I just started, I took my Versamark ink. I waited till this was dry. Put my embossing buddy on it, because if this is wet, it'll leave embossing powder where you don't want it. So I waited for this to dry. Then I put my embossing buddy on it, and then I stamped it with my Versamark. After I did that, then I used white embossing powder and embossed it. And then I cut it approximately in half. This is the same size, width-wise, 4 inches. This is 4 by 2 3/4. I mean, you can cut them in half. You don't have to cut them in half. These weren't exactly in half, so. This is a piece of Blackberry Bliss. It is, looks like this is 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. I have a card base that's 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. So let's get started on this card. First thing we need to do is glue these 2 pieces on here. And it's going to have a very thin border. So I'll glue these on. I had a little frayed edge there. And that piece. And this piece. You can use your Stampin' seal if you have it. I don't have any right now. But I like liquid glue because then I can move this around. So you're going to put that on there. And don't worry if you can see a seam, because we're going to put a piece of this ribbon on there. This is the Blackberry Bliss ribbon that came with the paper pumpkin. And all I did was cut a strip of it. Okay. And then I'm going to put, I don't have any Stampin' seal, but I still have some of this snail. I'm going to put a line of snail across here, just to hold this ribbon down. So you can use your Stampin' seal. I just don't want this ribbon sliding around. So you can have it less pink, more pink, however you want to do it. I'm going to come down a little bit. I don't want it exactly centered. So I'm going to come down just a little bit so I have more of this showing than this. Then I'm going to take some tape, or you can use your Stampin' seal. And I'm just going to tape the ends of this because I don't want it moving. Okay. Tape that on there. Okay. Make sure you're straight, or straight as your eye sees. Sometimes my eye sees kind of crooked. My eyes see kind of crooked sometimes. I have this picture in my bathroom, and I don't know how it gets crooked, but every time I look in there, that picture is crooked. And I straighten it almost every single time I go in there, and I'm going, how does that thing get crooked? Or is it really crooked, or is it my eyesight? I don't really know. Anyway, we're going to adhere this to the front of the card, just like that. Okay. Now, for this part, I took one of the labels that was in the paper pumpkin, and I took this punch right here and punched it out on the back. Then I took my Stampin' Blends thing and covered it with Bermuda Bay. I just had a piece of scratch paper, and I got until I had the color I wanted. It's not exactly this color, or you can take a piece of cardstock. You can make this as dark or as light as you want. That's what I did to that. And then I took piece of basic white to cut this out. And then just glued it to the front of this label right here. Okay. And I stamped this with, of course, the stamp set that came in paper pumpkin. And I used Blackberry Bliss to stamp these. Okay. Then I took two of the other labels, and I decided on this one I put, where there is hope, there is faith. Where there is faith, miracles happen. I put it like that on the inside. Well, on this one I'm going to do a little bit different. So let's make little banners here. It's like this. It just kind of dresses it up if you kind of make little banners. So make little banners. And these. We'll do it to this one. I said in my last video that I want to do, I'm trying to get 1,000 subscribers, and I have 600 and something or other. And I really appreciate my subscribers and the comments you all make. It's really encouraging when you open up your YouTube and you see positive feedback. Okay, I just used this to punch these out and then stamped, and this is all Blackberry Bliss. Okay, and then I took my dimensionals. I put dimensionals on the back of this. So we're going to put one there. I used quite a few on this one because I don't know why. I just did. I like dimensionals. Then I put them on the back of these. And I think I can get by with 2 on these. Okay. I have one more paper pumpkin that I've done that, I think that goes like that, that I want to do a video on. So that one will be my 4th one. And then I bought a refill kit so that if I can think of any more, I will do more. So let's put this right here, kind of down, because this down here is a little bit plain. And then we're going to put this one here. Right here, like so. And then I decided I want this one right here. I don't know whether it should be down here or like right here. Let's try that. I like that. I think we need hair in the camera. Okay, then I took a butterfly and I took one dimensional, it looks like, and put it on the wing that's going to be hanging off. And I think I used a half a one. A bit of this here. Part of an edge. I didn't need a whole dimensional. And just kind of put it right there like that. You just don't want it to show. And I didn't put any glue on this, just the butterfly off to the side here like this. Because I wanted its wing to be up. Okay? And then I took my sequins. And we're going to put sequins on right here in the center of the butterfly. And one over here, kind of needed some bling. And then I'm going to put one right here. Okay, so that's the front. Okay, the inside I've stamped already. Let me tell you how I did this. First I took this stamp set and I very carefully inked up on the very edge of the stamp pad. Now you can use your Stampin' Write markers, but I found this was fairly simple. I just kind of inked up like this. You see what I'm doing? Like this with the bumblebee. Okay, so I got ink on the flower. Then I took my Melon Mambo. You always want to do your dark color first. And then I took the flower and I inked the flower. This little flower right here. Put ink on that. And then the scratch paper. Then I stamped it so it looks like that. And that works pretty good for me. So that's how I did that. And then I took my dots, stamped it in Bermuda Bay, stamped off, and then stamped. I did that twice. And that's how I got this flower at the bottom. So that is card number 3. I hope you like it. Like I said, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, leave me some comments, and remember, I'm going to have a drawing after I might just give stuff away. I haven't decided. I'll probably do a drawing of one of my videos after I reach 1,000 subscribers, and it'll be I'll use comment picker, so everybody will have to subscribe, like my videos, share if you want, and leave me comments. So I hope you have a blessed day. Have fun stamping, and remember to press the down arrow, and all the sizes and dimensions for this card will be there. All the supplies I use. Thank you so much for watching, and have a blessed day.